Hello students, welcome back to Physics with Safdar. Now you are watching FBISE Past Paper Solution series. Now you can see on your screen model paper Physics grade 10 for year 2022. Today we are going to solve this paper and I will tell you the important things how to solve the exam for this year. You know well, the exam will be conducting on this year on SLO based exam. So let's start the solution. You can see on the left hand side the heading is version number. When you get the exam paper, on that paper you can find one number, so you have to write the numbers here. Let's suppose your number is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So you will fill these bubbles like this. Right side you can see your roll number. Let's suppose your roll number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. In this way, you have to fill the bubbles to write your roll number. This side, you write your answer sheet number, which is written over on your answer sheet. Here, your signature. And here, the signature of your examiner or invigilator. This is Physics SSC 2, Section A, marks 12, and time allowed is 15 minutes. Read this instruction. This is section A compulsory. All part of this section are to be answered on this page and handed over to the center superintendent. Deleting, overwriting is not allowed. Do not use the lead pencil. After reading the instructions, let's start the solution. Number 1. Fill the relevant bubble for each part. All parts carry 1 mark. 1 mark for one question. Number 1. In vacuum, all electromagnetic waves have the same, you have 4 options: speed, amplitude, frequency and wavelength. Remember one thing, vacuum means no medium, empty space. And when electromagnetic waves move through vacuum, they have the same speed. So that's why option A is the right answer, and you fill the bubble in front of this option. Question number 2. The relationship between speed, frequency and wavelength of a wave is known as wave equation, frequency equation, SHM equation, wavelength equation. You have done in theory one equation, that is V is equals to F times lambda. Here the V is the speed of the wave, F is the frequency and lambda is called the wavelength. This equation is called the wave equation. Option A is the right answer here. Question number 3. Which of the following forms of a wave is sound? Electrical, longitudinal, transverse and magnetic. Remember one thing, sound waves are longitudinal in nature. So you have to select the nature of sound wave in this question. That's why option B is the right answer. Number 4. If a ray of light in a glass is incident on air surface at an angle greater than critical angle, the ray will refract only, partially reflect and refract, and diffract only. Remember one thing, when the light rays move from glass to the air, that means denser medium to the rare medium. Glass is more denser than air. When the light ray enters glass to the air, an angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, then the incident ray totally return to the first medium again, and that is called total internal reflection. So this is the case of total internal reflection. The light ray totally reflect in the first medium. That's why option B is the right answer, reflect only. Number 5. According to Coulomb's law, if distance between charges increases, the force of attraction will be increased, will be decreased, will be unchanged, and will become repulsion. Look at this equation, Coulomb force between charges F is equals to K Q1 first charge times Q2 second charge, and D is the distance between them. From this equation it is clear the relation between force and the distance between charges like this. Here the force and distance between charges are inversely proportional. That means if one increases, second decreases. So he says if the distance between charges increases, then what would happen? Of course, force will be decreased. Option B is the right answer. Number 6. When we apply more voltage to an ohmic conductor, we get more resistance, more flow of current, decrease in power, less flow of current. Remember one thing, when you talk about ohmic conductor, that means it has a constant resistance. You know this formula well, V is equals to I times R. When we say ohmic conductor, that means this resistance is constant. So you can write V and I like this. It shows voltage and current are proportional. Jump on the question again. When we apply more voltage to an ohmic conductor, we get, of course, more current. Option B is the right answer. More flow of current. Number 7. Electromagnetism is the study of, and you have 4 options. In electromagnetism, actually what we learn magnetic effect of current actually. That's why option A is the right answer here. Number 8. Logic gates are used in LDRs, DC circuits, analog circuits, and house safety. Basically, logic gates are used in LDRs, light dependent resistance circuits. That's why A is the right answer here. Number 9. Which one of the following is the most suitable means of reliable continuous communication between an orbiting satellite and Earth? The communication between Earth and satellite, we use electromagnetic wave, of course, but what kind of wave we use? Look at the option: microwaves, radio waves, sound waves, any light wave. Microwaves are used in communication between Earth and satellite. A is the right answer. Number 10. Which one of the following particle has the greatest penetrating power? You have 4 options: alpha particle, beta particle, gamma particle, and proton. What is the rule of penetration? The particle least in size penetrate more. If you look at the option, gamma particles are least in size, that's why they have greatest penetrating power. Option C is the right answer. Number 11. What is the voltage across 6 ohm resistor when 3 amperes of current passing through it? 2 volt, 9 volt, 18 volt, and 36 volt. Use this formula for the voltage. V is equals to I times R. Here we have current is 3 amperes, resistance is 6 ohms. Finally we get 18 volts. Option number C is the right answer. Number 12. If the turn ratio of a step-up transformer is 10, it means A, B, C or D. Which one is the right option? Recall step-up transformer. They are used to increase low AC voltage to high AC voltage. And the turn ratio means NS over NP. NS, number of turns in the secondary coil. NP, number of turns in primary coil. And it is given, this is 10. When you simplify, then you get number of turns in the secondary coils are equal to 10 times of number of turns in primary coil. Look at the option. C is the right answer. So dear student, it was the solution of section A. Soon I will upload the solution of section B and C. So keep watching Physics with Safdar for better results in exam. See you in the next lesson.